The U.S. Valkyrie cruised silently through the vastness of space, a beacon of human ingenuity and resilience. Captain Xander Riggs stood on the bridge, his eyes scanning the stars. He was a man of strategy, known for his unorthodox tactics and deep loyalty to his crew. Today, however, his thoughts were clouded by the Federation's decision to exclude humans from central military operations. The tension in the galaxy was palpable, with the Xylith Dominion threatening peace on all fronts. "Captain, we've got an incoming distress signal from Zafora," Lieutenant Mira Chen announced, her voice cutting through the silence. The signal was garbled, but clear enough to indicate a Xylith attack. Xander's eyes narrowed. "Prepare for immediate departure. We can't ignore this." "But, sir, our orders are to avoid direct conflict," Mira reminded him, a hint of concern in her voice. "Those are guidelines, Lieutenant, not laws. We're going to help those people," Xander replied firmly, his resolve unshaken. As the Valkyrie approached Zafora, the site of the colony under heavy fire was a stark reminder of the Xylith's ruthlessness. Xander quickly formulated a plan, using the ship's advanced stealth technology to approach undetected. The crew, seasoned and green alike, sprang into action, their loyalty to Xander evident in their swift execution. The Valkyrie landed ground troops, including the tough-as-nails Sergeant Alex Axel Thorpe, who led the charge against the invaders. The battle was fierce, but the humans' unyielding spirit and strategic brilliance turned the tide. "Captain, we're receiving a cryptic message," Mira said, handing Xander a datapad. The message read, "The Xylith attack is a diversion. The real threat lies elsewhere." Xander's heart sank. This was only the beginning. The battle for Zafora raged on, with Xander directing from the bridge and Axel leading on the ground. The med bay filled with wounded soldiers, adding to the urgency of their mission. Xander's mind, however, was on the cryptic message. "Mira, analyze the message. We need to know what we're dealing with," he ordered, his voice steady despite the chaos. As Mira and Xander worked through the message, they discovered a hidden signal indicating a Xylith fleet moving towards Viridian Prime, the Federation's heart. The implications were dire. "We have to warn the Federation Council," Xander declared. "Mira, prepare the Valkyrie for immediate departure." The Valkyrie set course for Viridian Prime, leaving a detachment to defend Zafora. En route, they were ambushed by a Xylith scout ship. The ensuing battle was intense, with Xander's strategic genius on full display. The Valkyrie managed to destroy the scout ship, but suffered significant damage to their communication systems. "We're running blind, Captain," Mira reported, frustration evident in her voice. "We'll make it work," Xander replied, determination etched in his features. "We have to." As they approached Viridian Prime, a massive Xylith invasion fleet emerged from hyperspace, confirming their worst fears. Viridian Prime, with its pristine landscape, stood in stark contrast to the chaos unfolding in space. The Xylith fleet began its assault, and Xander knew they had to act fast. "We're going to infiltrate the Xylith flagship and disable their command systems," Xander announced to his crew. "This is high risk, but it's our best shot." The Valkyrie, using its remaining stealth capabilities, navigated through the enemy fleet. The crew's nerves were taut as they docked with the Xylith flagship. Xander, Axel, and a small team boarded the alien ship, facing fierce resistance. Axel's combat skills shone as they fought their way towards the command center. Xander's leadership was tested as he made split-second decisions, guiding his team through the labyrinthine corridors. They reached the command center, only to find it heavily guarded. Just as they were about to be overwhelmed, a high-ranking Federation officer appeared, offering his assistance. Commander Elias Tyrannus, undercover with the Xylith, the officer introduced himself. "I've been gathering intelligence. I can help you." Inside the Xylith flagship, the tension was palpable. Xander's team, with Tyrannus' guidance, launched a coordinated assault on the command center. The fighting was brutal, but their determination pushed them forward. Tyrannus revealed a personal vendetta against the Xyloth, adding complexity to his motives. "They took everything from me," he confessed, helping Xander disable critical systems. As they worked to prevent the Xyloth from deploying a devastating weapon, Xander uncovered Tyrannus' true plan. He was a double agent, setting a trap to destroy the Valkyrie and its crew. "You betrayed us," Xander spat, realizing the gravity of the situation. "It was necessary for the greater good," Tyrannus replied coldly. Just as they disabled the weapon, Corvair arrived, capturing Xander. "You humans are more trouble than you're worth," Corvair sneered. The command center of the Xylith flagship became a battleground. Corvair loomed over Xander, monologuing about his plans for galactic domination and his disdain for humanity. "You think you can stop me?" Corvair mocked. "Your kind is weak." Xander, refusing to give up, activated a hidden communication device, sending a distress signal to the Valkyrie. "We face worse odds," he muttered. On the Valkyrie, Mira rallied the crew. "We're going to get our captain back," she declared, her voice unwavering. The crew, inspired by her determination, prepared for a daring rescue. Aboard the Xyla flagship, the battle was desperate. Xander and his team fought valiantly, even as they were outnumbered and outgunned. Axel's bravery and Mira's tactical brilliance shone through. Just as all seemed lost, the Valkyrie broke through the flagship's defenses. Mira and the crew stormed the command center, rescuing Xander and his team in a thrilling display of heroism. Corvern, seeing his plans unravel, escaped, vowing revenge. "This isn't over, human," he hissed. Xander, bloodied but unbowed, stood tall. "No, it's not," he agreed, "but we'll be ready." As the crew regrouped and tended to their wounds, Xander looked at his loyal team with pride. Humanity had proven its worth once again, and the fight for their place in the galaxy was far from over.